Hi everybody, it's Shanna with Shanna Sweets. Thanks for joining me here on my Facebook Live. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I can't talk today. It's Tuesday and it's time for my live. I hope you've all had a great week. Been good weather's been good here in Kansas, so I can't gripe about the weather. I worked all weekend. It was super busy at the hospital. Unfortunately, I normally work a stroke floor where we usually do strokes and kidney disease, and now we're COVID. So our hospital is gone. In fact, our whole 5th floor has gone COVID. We now have 4 med-surg units that have been converted to COVID and 2 ICUs. And I watched the news this evening, and in Wichita, Kansas, between our 2 large hospitals that we have here in Wichita, we have over, they said, 208 patients with COVID, I think, and I believe that was actually, might have even been ICU. Well, they said 108 ICU beds between the 2 hospitals that were COVID. It's sad. It's very sad. I know there's over 100 med-surg beds in our hospital that are COVID. So it's just sad. It's very sad. So just continue to pray for our country, for the world. I mean, this is a worldwide illness. There was new hopes on the vaccine front. They're saying that healthcare workers could get the vaccine for the end of the year. I hope so. I mean, that's all we can do is pray. If you're the praying kind. And spread joy. Papercraft. That's, I'm going to try to send out Christmas cards to family members that I didn't send out last year. I didn't get a lot sent out last year because I was just busy, and my daughter and I, we have extra Christmas cards this year because I didn't do any craft shows, so I have more than usual, and we're going to send them out to extended family members that I don't normally send to. So my family is not getting together for the holidays. My mom wants to do Zoom, so I'm going to teach my mom how to do Zoom, and we're going to Zoom. So it is how it is. I still plan on making my Christmas bags. I make Christmas bags every year with handcrafted items and baked goods, and I'm just going to go drop them off on my mom's doorstep and my sister's doorstep. I'm fortunate enough they live close by. I ordered some priority boxes today so that I can mail some, and I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. I want to bake some stuff that can be shipped, and we're going to make do so that we can all spend time together next year. And I'm sorry for those of you who have lost loved ones. I think it's so sad that this illness is taking so many people. It's terribly, terribly sad. But spread joy where you can by giving people handcrafted items. It gives them joy, and I think that that's what we need to do. Is we can de-stress by making things, and we can spread joy to others by giving things, and that's and then pray. So if you're praying kind, I guess. If you're not, do what you do. So I have a super cute card. I'm going to break away from Christmas tonight. I do still have my card class for this week only, using Quite Curvy. So this is the last week for Quite Curvy celebrations. It also uses the Curvy Christmas. This is a limited set. It's only available till through December. So if you want to make any Christmas cards, although I do think this could still be used year round because it's got trees and it's got this little bright little swirly thing. So, and the paper, of course, is only through Christmas too. But this one, Quite Curvy, will be available only as a bundle in the new catalog. You won't be able to get the dies separate, which I think is well worth the bundle. Not that I don't think the sentiments and stuff is great, but the dies by themselves is worth it. So let's get to making the card tonight. We are going to make using Pattern Play, and it uses these awesome dies. I love these dies. So let's turn the camera around. Okay, so this is the card we're going to make using Pattern Play, and I'm going to change the colors up just a little bit because I'm using the Brights DSP for this layer, and I'm using this Stitch So Sweetly dies, which I believe I have right here. So we are going to use several stamps from the stamp set. Have them right here. So let's start with our stamping. We're going to need a piece of scratch paper, which I just had out. And here we go. That's it. So we're going to start by stamping the lines, and we're going to, I'm going to go ahead and still do them in Granny Apple. Before it was tone on tone, but I'm going to do it on the daffodil one this time. And I'm going to stamp first. I'm going to stamp full strength. And then the second one is going to be without stamping on again, okay? And then I'm going to take the solid hearts in Melon Mambo, and I'm going to stamp them full strength, and then without stamping again. And I think I'm just going to do it twice this time. Okay. Now I have a piece of daffodil for the inside, and on the inside one I'm going to stamp the open hearts, and I'm going to stamp one there and one up there, and I think actually, yep, that's all I did. All right. Now, on our Coastal Cabana piece, this is where our sentiment's going to go. Ink it up good. Make sure I have it going the right direction. That's going to go down here at the bottom. Just like that. Now we can put our card together. So we have a basic black 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. And then we're going to take and put our Coastal Cabana on the top. Oh goodness. This tape is very sticky, so you want to make sure you get it where you want it. The inside piece. And I think I cut this one a little shorter, so this one I believe is 5 by 3 1/4, just to give a little bit more black. And then this is going to go right there. And then I have the letters already cut out. And I want you to know that I put the DSP on these adhesive sheets. These are full sheets. So they're a full sheet of adhesive. And you can see here I got a little scrap. So there's adhesive on both sides. Okay. And what you do is you put your paper on one side, your adhesives on the other, and then you lay your letters on there, and you just have to run, I just run it forward and backwards. That's all I did. And I'm going to just pull it out, and let's see, let's go backwards so that we can make sure that we have enough space. So I'm going to put our O and our L and another L and E, then our H. And there you go. Now we have 2 cards, one in green, one in yellow. And that is our super quick card tonight. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something from it. Please make sure you're following my blog and commenting so that you can be eligible for my blog candy. And if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and stay safe. Bye.